Hello, this is Nora Richardson with another wonderful Valentine Business Connection member. But in actuality, this is not just any member. This is the member, the cream of the crop, the guy who actually started this whole thing called Valentine Business Connections. And this is our wonderful, fearless leader, Steve Dotson. Hi, Steve.
Well, hello, Nora. Thank you for that introduction. I couldn't have done it better myself. Thank you for getting this together and doing these for our members. This is a wonderful benefit.
Absolutely. I'm so excited I get to actually talk to you, the founder, and really kind of pick your brain on those questions that I've been asking all the other members. Now, before we do that, you started Valentine Business Connections about 10 years ago, right?
That's right. If we go back a long way, it wasn't known as the Valentine Business Connections way back then. We've been different things in different periods of time. But that's where we are today.
Excellent, excellent. Well, the reason why I got involved is because you were very warm and welcoming, and you had a different outlook on what needs to be done in the community from a networking perspective. And so that's the reason why 5 years ago that I actually joined and have become a member of Valentine Business Connections. So thank you so much for being the leader of this.
And thank you, Nora, for being a great member yourself and a great board member and helping me provide the guidance and the leadership to keep this thing going. I couldn't do it without you.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that greatly. But you are the visionary of this, and 10 years, a lot of time. So let's hop into this. Number one, you're Steve Dotson. You're with Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC. You're a financial advisor. But let's get into what everybody really wants to know, and that is, what is the issue that people face prior to working with you?
Love the question. So, in thinking about that, there's a lot of people that are out there that have done a pretty good job and may have an idea of how they want to retire, how they want to invest, but maybe they just don't have the time or the ability or even the interest in trying to do it themselves. So, the value that I provide is I can actually help them and assist them and guide them in planning for retirement, okay, helping send their kids to college and protect their wealth. And we do that in different ways, do couples, individuals, business owners. We have a good diverse client book of business, if you will. And everybody's situation is different. That's one thing I've learned, and everybody feels differently about their place. But I help solve that puzzle problem for them, whatever it is. But most of the time it's having to do with retirement.
Retirement, okay. Mm-hmm. And so what are those top results that these people who are looking to invest for the retirement, what can they expect when working with you?
Okay, expectations are somewhat different, but the results can be eye-opening for a lot of my clients. One of the things, some of the top results that you can have is people get an idea, and they can look and see what their retirement income is going to be and how much income they can get if they follow the retirement plan, or some have already done a great job of accumulating wealth, and maybe they inherited some money. I did a plan with somebody last week where somebody left them some money. They hadn't done a very good job of saving on their own, so this was a huge event for them to get this wealth. And what does it mean? It changed their life, and so they were able to do different things, able to retire at a different time now, much earlier, which can make people very happy.
Absolutely.
And so those are some of the results. That's one result. The other is, you know, some people, if they can put more towards retirement. They might not know exactly how much they need to contribute. And in some cases, they might be doing too much or investing too aggressively. And so what we can do is dial down the risk and not take as much risk, but still achieve their retirement goals and objectives. So those are two things, two problems right there that a lot of people can't solve for themselves. So they need my services and guidance in order to show that for them.
Excellent. Well, that is much needed in our wonderful world. So thank you so much. Now, I've got to ask my favorite question, and that is, what do you do? What's the one thing that you absolutely love, love, love to do when you have a weekend off?
Well, and I don't get to do this very often, only when we go to the coast. So I took it as if I had the opportunity to do this every single weekend, I would get up early in the morning. I would take my dog, I'd walk out to the beach with a cup of coffee and my dog and 2 fishing rods and sit out there and surf fish for hours and hours, hoping and praying that I would always catch the big one.
Oh my gosh, that is so fabulous. I love it. I absolutely love it. So do you do barefooted? I mean, what do you put like little boots on? Does it matter if it's, winter or summer?
Well, I would dress weather appropriate, but use lots of sunscreen, but barefoot for sure.
Barefoot for sure. Awesome. That is wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Steve, for being here, being our fearless leader. And how can somebody get in touch with you?
Well, the best way, obviously, is to pick up the phone and give me a call, 704-553-6365, or on the cell phone, or email me, or can go find me on the Steve Dotson, Wells Fargo Advisors, and hopefully my website pulls up. It should. Last time I checked, it should pull up there, so you can always find me on my website as well.
Perfect. Well, this concludes another wonderful member interview of BBC. If you want to be interviewed and you are an active member of Valentine Business Connections, then you can email me at valentinebusinesscon@gmail.com, or go to our wonderful website. Is valentinebusinessconnections.com. All right. Thank you so much, Steve, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye.